Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gray's Horizons. I hope to come out and be with my dog, but now it's raining pretty hard, so I'm in the car. They say every generation has it easier than the last, but that lie ends here. You can feel it. If you're paying attention, a rising generation with no ladder, no map, no margin for error, and too many from Gen X and the boomers, their elders, stood by as the floor gave way. Not all of us, but enough to seal the damage. Gen Z did what they were told. They got the grades, took on the debt, played by the rules. But the rules had already changed. Wages stagnated while tuition ballooned. Rent skyrocketed while job listings asked for 5 years of experience for an entry level role. They entered the workforce in a storm. Pandemics, AI, inflation, and we handed them umbrellas made of paper. This isn't just bad luck, it's policy, it's design. We inflated housing assets to protect investor class wealth. We told them to dream big while handing them an economy shaped by the Woodstock generation's preservationism. And when things started to collapse in 2020, the older generation pulled the drawbridge up behind them. They'd already locked in their homes, pensions, positions. They told the next generation to be patient while they hoarded the exit routes. The median income required to buy a starter home in 2019, 67,000. In 2025, over 114. We watched the institutions rot and told them to work harder. Graduating in 2021, low unemployment, hiring boom. Just 2 years later, mass layoffs, hiring freezes, AI displacing the entry rung. This generation isn't lazy, they're mistimed. And that mistiming wasn't fate. It was facilitated by a political class obsessed with debt ceilings instead of ceilings that leak, by a culture that sold hustle but delivered burnout, by an older generation that kept preaching bootstraps while standing on scaffolding they inherited. They were given advice that was already obsolete. Just go to college, buy a house, get a good job. But the degrees are diluted, the jobs are precarious, and the houses out of reach. We taught them how to succeed in a world that no longer exists. This isn't a pity piece, it's me frustrated at my own generation and those before me for being so willfully tone deaf. Because they aren't weak, they're waking up to the realization that freedom without ownership is fiction. That resilience isn't a mindset, it's a material condition. And maybe, just maybe, they'll build what we forgot how to fight for. Let that sink in. I hope to see you in the next one.